You've just crossed over into the media zone.
Hello, and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you. Gonna have a lot of fun tonight, Dave.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right.
It's March.
I'm game.
It's March 22nd.
It is.
And we're after the St. Patrick's Day now.
We are.
And we have movies we're going to take a look at. We're going to try and give away some movie tickets. We're going to take a look at some celebrity deaths.
Oh, it's always sad and very melancholy
It is.
when our celebrity friends pass away.
And then we're going to take a look at Kid Jackson, the local kid critic, going to The Tonight Show.
That's right. A big step for him, seeing him on The Tonight Show. Right. I was filled with pride, Ed, for our area.
Were you?
I was.
Oh, yeah. He did mention Albany, New York.
That's
he
right.
was from.
That's right.
Of course, Jay didn't ask him about his Emmy or get into too much detail. It was kind of like he was making short work of the segment. He very...
Well, the kid's got to prove himself on the national stage. He's already done it locally. So now you just prove yourself on the national stage, and then maybe you'll get a 10 or 15-minute segment on The Tonight Show. Who knows?
I know Letterman would have done a whole different interview with him.
Yeah, probably. Would have been maybe a little rougher, shall we say?
I know Jay asked the kid if he, something to do about dating. Or the girl that was in the True Grit, who was 14, would he, date?
Steinfeld or something?
Strictly with the movies.
He's a little too young, man. He's a little too young to start thinking of the gals.
Oh, yeah.
Right now he's still focusing on the young films geared towards, the younger set. So let's stay away from pushing the kid into adulthood, Ed. Let the kids be kids, Ed. Yeah. Let them live their lives. Let's not force them to get old before their time. Like us. Right. You know what I've noticed, though, about, when you're born?
Yeah.
You got no hair, you got no teeth, and you wear diapers.
Yes.
And then when you're 90, you got no hair,
you're in the same state.
You got no teeth, and you're wearing diapers. Mm-hmm. It's just this vicious, you go all the way around. You start here, and then your life takes these nice little turns and twists, and then you get up there, and then you get over the hill, and things start coming back. There you are again, with no teeth. Diapers.
The circle of life.
It is. It's a vicious. Is a vicious cycle?
It could be cycle or circle.
I will prefer. I like cycle. But I'll go with circle.
I know Family Circus. Well, that's a whole different thing, I guess. Well, it was originally named the Family Circle, but there was a magazine with that title.
There is.
So they had to change it to the Family Circus.
Yeah, yes, they did. I mean, it wouldn't matter what the name was. It sucked any way you looked at it.
What, the cartoon?
Yeah.
With the little kids?
Oh, come on. It was so stupid.
It's a fun look at the parenting, Dave.
No. Broomhilda. Now, that's fun.
They used to get in a rut, though, with the I don't know and who did it, the ghost characters that would always pop up as the kids would blame their pranks on.
So, obviously, you read that.
I would read it.
Is it still in the paper?
It's still in there.
Is he still alive? Is it Bill Keane who does that?
I see it's Bill Keane and Jeff Keane now.
Oh.
So we're taking over the family business.
All right. So anyway, Ed, what are we? We're a movie show.
Right.
Do we ever talk about that?
We do. We
should
should a little earlier than now.
But we have some films to look at today. We have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Rodrick Rules. We have Sucker Punch, and The Lion of Judah. These are films coming out soon, and we're going to get into those shortly.
Yes.
How about right now?
Right now sounds good to me.
Why don't we do that with The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Rodrick Rules, which stars Zachary Gordon, Robert Capron, and Rachel Harris. In this sequel to 2010's surprise hit, Greg Heffley, the kid who made Wimpy cool, is back in an all-new family comedy. As he begins 7th grade, Greg and his older brother and chief tormentor, Rodrick, must deal with their parents' misguided attempts to have them bond. This film is rated R for violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and rape.
March 25th, Greg.
Did you drink all the soda?
Rowley.
This is what happens when we go to sleep. I'm never going to
sleep ever again.
Fregley. Sharag. Patty.
Don't make me beat you up again.
Manny. Holly.
Hi, Fregley. She thinks I'm Fregley.
It's gonna hurt. And Rodrick. Get in. In a whole new chapter of the wimpiest saga of all time.
I'm in the ladies.
It's about time, little bro. You learn the secrets to an easy life.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Rodrick rules.
Rule number 1, always lower mom and dad's expectations.
I took a math test today and I'm pretty sure I flunked it.
Oh, Greg.
But look, I got a C minus.
At least you didn't fail.
Wimpy Kid, Dave.
Let me tell you what bothers me about this film.
The little kid running around in his underwear.
No, actually, that didn't bother me. What bothers me is you have Steve Zahn, who's not a bad actor. He's a good actor. He does some drama, mostly good in comedy, and he's popping up in this piece of crap.
Which we saw in the opening there.
Oh, come on. And Scott Glenn?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy has done a lot of good films. Shows up, you know what? Silence of the Lambs, I believe, was one of his biggies. He's all over the place, and in quality films. Why? Why?
I just saw Silence of the Lambs again, the whole thing on the Turner classic movies.
Oh, did they colorize it?
I didn't colorize it, but they left every bit of it, even multiple MIGs activities from the stall next door.
But did they leave in what he said?
Oh, they left everything. And they didn't leave in I Can Smell Your Scent. It was the original dialogue.
Oh, wow, what a silly bunt.
The original spew flying through the air. Nothing was cut, Dave. It's good to see. It was a little later at night.
You know, when I see the money shot, it's usually not in that kind of a film.
Right. That was way ahead of its time, that Silence of the Lambs.
I guess it was.
Okay, The Lion of Judah.
Ooh, Judah. Judah Ben-Hur.
Just in time for Easter, I guess. Ernest Borgnine, Michael Madsen, and Scott Eastwood. The Lion of Judah, a laugh-filled, heartwarming story seen through the eyes of a zany cast of stable animals. The whole family will enjoy this telling of the wonderful story as it is delicately combines biblical texture and timing and treats the most impacting events with care and humility.
Did you write this?
No. Without a doubt, The Lion of Judah will leave you in awe of the power that one lamb can command. This is a shill for the Christian religion with the worst animation.
Oh, that's
Dave.
pretty bad.
This is like 10 years, not even 10 years. This was like when they started animating.
Oh.
The shadows are barely touching what's hitting the ground there. Terrible animation.
Ernest Borgnine was 94.
Well, he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. Just read it, Ernie. Oh my God! It's like a combination of, 1985 computers and drawing. I'm not sure what it is.
God knows the church is bringing in enough money. They couldn't.
Well, actually, they may be bringing in money, but they're paying out a lot.
They are paying out a lot.
There's a lot of settlements going on.
Right. They can't afford that good animation. What kind of kid is going to sit still for this?
I don't know. Someone that wants to be in awe of the power of one lamb.
That was a powerful lamb, too, that last shot.
As you're gnawing on its leg that you've cooked thoroughly.
Easter dinner.
Oh, yes. Leg of lamb. I'm going to take this marinated lamb up to the house.
Did you hear the lambs crying, Clarice, as they were killed in the stable?
Oh, we have so much fun with lambs. Oh.
You remember the classic Dan Aykroyd, the Vincent Price sketch there.
If only Mr. Hands was here, as he would enjoy the lamb as well.
Oh, yes.
Look it up, people. Look it up.
Jeez.
Shall we move on to Sucker Punch, Ed?
Yes, the last
Let's do that.
big film.
This stars Emily Browning,